Hey, and welcome to another Geek Out commentary. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
And we're continuing our little countdown to Star Wars The Force Awakens with Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. So I think it's pretty well established that this is generally regarded as the best prequel, right?
In my opinion.
Yeah. There's no...
Are there dissension?
Yeah.
I love...
Are there? Is there?
Not for me.
I love
Episode
Attack of
3.
the Clones more.
Okay. Well, I mean, that commentary is available. In the meantime, we've got Revenge of the Sith. This is the moment that I think a lot of us have been waiting for, seeing Anakin Skywalker become fucking Darth Vader in the birth of the Empire. In fact, I remember one of the original working titles for the film was Birth of an Empire, and then I think Lucas was like, no.
It's too much like Birth of a Nation.
Yeah, let's go ahead and name it this instead.
And also, I mean, it is a play on the original title for Episode 6, which was Revenge of the Jedi, and they even got so far into the production that you can find posters that were already mocked up and ready to go for theaters, and then George Lucas was like, "Well, Jedi's are good. They wouldn't take revenge. Maybe they would just return.
Yeah.
That way, we only have to fix the second half of the first word."
Yeah, but this is a blast, and I mean, without much further ado, let's go ahead and wrap up this little journey for Anakin Skywalker. Chris, get us started.
All right, so much like the other movies, we are watching the initial DVD release of Episode 3 here. You should be fine with whatever you're watching because they didn't do any silly special editions to Episode 3 that I'm aware of. So get your DVDs ready. We have the movie started and ready to go. The counter is all set to 0. I will tell you to hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
If you think about it, this is the last live-action Star Wars film where we see the 20th Century Fox logo.
It's true. Chronologically speaking, in release order.
Yeah. My cat always responds to this. Boom. And my cat would go running to the fucking hills right now.
Much to Dave Mustaine's pleasure.
And Iron Maidens.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I don't know why I said Dave Mustaine.
Megadeth's cool.
Yeah. Damn. I just lost all my metalhead cred. War!
It's almost like a newsreel. War! The Republic is crumbling under the attacks by the ruthless Sith Lord Count Dooku. You ever see the animated series?
Yes. I actually liked how they presented that, and like they made it like, the
It ends with, it basically the last episode of not the CGI animated series, but like the 2D, the last episode basically teases this.
Yeah. Yes.
See them kidnap the Emperor, or I guess at that point, Chancellor.
Yeah.
Also, for some reason, this is like the best level in Lego Star Wars. Like,
oh yeah. Well, until you get to the last level.
Yeah.
Now
that level sucks, but yeah, this whole series is awesome in Lego Land.
And fun fact, I am one of just a couple thousand people that have had the opportunity to see this movie in 3D because they, much like they teased years ago, that they were going to do all 6 existing movies in 3D, and they only ever ended up releasing the first one en masse. They did go through and 3D-ify Episode 2, and they showed that in Germany a couple years ago, and then they showed it in California this year for Celebrate Star Wars. And then as a special treat, they actually 3D-ified this movie, and I was part of the first block of people to ever get to see it. And this scene was so fucking cool in 3D.
Well, I'm sure all the CGI stuff is like top notch.
Yeah, but like for some reason, this scene works even better in 3D because you see all the depth and stuff like that. Like these two ships basically stay right there, like in perfect center of the screen. And the depth of the screen that you're looking at, and then all of this other shit is flying at you, and the explosion coming at you.
I mean, even Return of the Jedi didn't have like cruiser on cruiser fights like this.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that the entire Rebel fleet and entire Imperial fleet are right fucking there.
Yeah, the beginning of this movie is basically just like, look at how fucking awesome we are.
Whatever happened to the Jedi's personal spacecraft? Like, they just seem to disappear in the universe after this film.
Well, the Jedi just kind of disappeared. Like, there's only like 2 or 3 left by the end of this movie.
I mean, like, the Sith didn't repurpose him, the Empire didn't reuse him for anything else, it seems.
Well, I mean, it's 30 years later. Technically, the technology is probably so... I mean, those clearly evolved into, X-Wings. These evolved into TIE fighters.
Do you think the droid ships evolved into TIE fighters?
No, I think the Jedi ships evolved into TIE fighters. Because they have the... I mean, look at them.
Well, yeah, like those are the X-Wings. You see them, and then you see the TIE fighters with the rounded edges.
It's kind of weird seeing the two fight side by side in
Well, I
this.
always had the feeling that, like, what would become X-Wings are basically, like, outdated. And that dude, you can see him in space. Like, oh, fuck me.
Oh,
But-
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. The Rebels,
Use,
they're probably ransacking.
Yeah, they're using the old, outdated...
Hand-me-downs.
Yeah. Kind of like how you can see everybody has AK-47s these days.
Mm. There's some Jackie Brown quote about AK-47s that I can't think of right now.
Yeah, when they're waxing poetic about
Is
firearms.
that the one that, like, when you absolutely need...
Have to kill every
everyone in the
single
room? Yeah.
mother effer in a room, except no substitute.
You can say fuck.
Okay.
Thank you for censoring yourself. This is a family-friendly movie.
I mean, it is.
It's true. It has Jar Jar Binks in it.
To date, I don't know right off the top of my head. I don't think at the time we're recording this they've released a rating, but to date it's the only Star Wars film rated PG-13.
Oh.
I'm guessing one of the newer ones is probably going to go for that.
I don't know.
Probably, but I mean, it stands. They can also.
I don't know.
be,
It's Disney now.
Yeah, they can still. They can. We'll
You're
see.
right. They could release it under Miramax.
They don't have Miramax anymore.
Oh.
They do have Pixar again.
Yeah, they can release a PG-13 under Pixar.
I would love to see a PG-13 Pixar movie.
Why do they call them buzz droids? Oh.
Because they're big fans of Buzz Lightyear.
If you're a big fan of R4 from the previous film, sorry, there he goes.
Yeah.
Same with Count Dooku. Not too far away.
In the name of George Lucas.
And why did he need Obi-Wan to move to the right? He has all 3 dimensions of space to work around. He could just move to the left. And I don't understand how that worked.
Not yet.
Good thing R2's not a little bitch like R4.
At least not till he meets a Jawa.
Yeah, he suddenly becomes less versatile. In the
Remember, this always got a big, applause in the theater.
Which is weird since there's no air in space.
Yeah, well, technically there shouldn't be any sound.
Yeah. George Lucas broke that rule a while ago.
I feel like we do that in Lego.
All the time.
I got to say the line!
Let's fucking eject like beasts.
You know it was an underrated game?
Huh.
Revenge of the Sith for the PS2 and Xbox.
I never actually played that game.
And I guess GameCube. It was pretty good. It was a lot like because it was developed by EA, who did the Lord of the Rings tie-in games, and it was a lot. It had a similar mechanic.
Nice.
You know, as much as I love Star Wars, I've never actually really tried to get into a Star Wars game. Like the closest I tried, I played KOTOR for a hot second, and then I did I think like one level of Starkiller.
Oh, Force Unleashed?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Darth Vader level, the best level.
Yeah.
There he is.
One of my favorite bad guys after Darth Maul.
Say what you will, the prequels in general largely had decent villains.
Yeah, I also do enjoy Count Dooku.
Mm-hmm. Oddly enough, I think the weakest villain in the prequels is Darth Sidious.
Yeah.
We're about to get some hardcore overacting Ian McDiarmid in about an hour or so.
Yeah.
I get so tired of these guys every single time they show up.
The droidicas? Or the
roller droids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that can produce their own force field?
Yeah.
These ones piss me off.
Poor guys just get they're just going to work and they're like, oh.
They're pawns.
I
They
gotta
might as well be wearing red shirts.
I imagine if they had a scene like that in the Mario Brothers movie, it would have been a lot more interesting.
The Koopa Troopas?
Yeah.
When they're dancing? Commentary available now.
Yeah.
Why does it
Jeez.
gotta be so loud?
Is there any time he's not helping out with an elevator and a rescue?
When there's no elevators.
Yeah. I feel like those times are few and far in between for him.
Acting. I mean, you're kind of setting yourself up for Darth Vader when you wear all black like that.
I mean, yeah, Luke does it in Return.
Yeah.
And that was the end of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
That was the last time we ever saw him. They are up.
Hey, it's discount Cylons.
Oh, nice.
Got him.
They're actually pretty badass in the Battlefront games, at least the first two. R2 is a stone cold killer in this film.
That was the Mission Impossible Jeremy Renner move.
Oh, God. The movie would have been so much better if that just happened.
Why can't R2 do that?
Hey. Acting with Hayden Christensen.
Those rockets always upset me.
Stone cold killer.
You're gonna get you stuck into the side.
I always love how he managed to gain more abilities as he went backwards in the series.
There's a deleted scene earlier in that before they get to the prisoner room or the throne room or whatever the fuck this is, where
The game room.
yeah, where they confront General
The playroom.
Grievous for the first time face to face, and he kills Shock T, and they to escape they cut through the floor and fall in the fuel.
Huh.
Shock T.
This is kind of, I always thought this scene or this setting is kind of reminiscent of the fight at the end of Return of the Jedi with,
Yeah.
Palpatine watching this all go down.
Could use the stairs you show off.
Hey, man. Christopher Lee's the most metal man in the world.
He is.
Really? Because you've only killed like one.
Speciality.
Don't tell him that.
Dooku.
He must have really enjoyed saying that.
Not to mention, as we saw 2 films ago, and now I'm thinking about it, this same Sith Lord kicked the shit out of both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, we all have.
Yoda ain't here to rescue your bitch asses.
Did he just sell me a pack of gum?
Yep.
Double mint gum, bitch.
I mean, to be honest, I would buy a pack of gum from him.
Yeah. I'd buy anything from Christopher Lee.
Yeah, even his bad metal album.
Yeah. It's free on Spotify.
Yeah. I really wanted it to be.
Shit, that one got fucked up so bad.
Oh,
Come on, Obi-Wan. I thought Sith were your speciality.
Yeah. That's a Force Unleashed move right there.
Mm.
All the time. Use that all the time. And the way Christopher
This
Lee
always-
it like does his force hand, you know, it just like he gives a little extra to it.
Mm-hmm.
Similar,
those weird joints.
Yeah.
similar to the previous live action film. Lee would do his own fencing in the close-up shots, but yeah, on the wide they'd have to go with a stunt double.
Was it Ray Park?
No, I don't think it was.
I know it wasn't, but
Yeah.
I really want Ray Park to be in more Star Wars movies.
Oh yeah. It's almost
Metal.
it's almost cheating, right? He grabs both of his hands. It's like, got your hands.
Yeah.
but that was sudden.
Shoot them. Shoot them both.
Whiskey.
Obi-Wan has told me that I can't kill anyone else.
He might be right over there.
Do it. I'm the Emperor. Heads will roll.
That's probably what got the film its PG-13 rating.
Probably.
Well, also how fucked up he is in the end of the movie. Like
Mm.
a
Oh, yeah.
stump lit on fire. It's messed up.
He had no hands. What was he gonna do?
I wonder if you can force through stumps.
Yeah.
We'll never know now.
Well, I'm
Well,
Vader can force, and he has. I'm pretty sure
Robo
both
hands.
of his. Yeah, I'm pretty sure both of his hands are robotic.
yeah.
True. So maybe he was too dangerous.
Maybe it's Phantom Limb. That's the Force is Phantom Limb,
Ooh.
the character from Venture Brothers.
Oh, my buddy John, Nondescript John, has an action figure of Phantom Limb.
Nice.
I just imagine at one point, like, just a Jedi or a Force-sensitive person who's lost their hands, just, like, creating a hand with the Force.
I mean, you'd still be able to do hand stuff because they have the telekinesis.
Yeah.
Ah, there's your Wilhelm screen.
I think you get like 3 in this movie.
Every movie they made, they just added another one.
Just again with the elevators, man. Never a dull moment for him.
I mean, to be fair, he basically speaks in Muzak, so why not?
Why are they screaming?
Why do they feel pain? I don't know. What sadistic fuck programmed them to feel pain?
The Sith.
I always did feel bad for that robot that we're gonna see in Return of the Jedi, who is being tortured by.
Oh yeah.
Like,
no.
Yeah, like they're just burning his feet. He's a robot.
In Force Unleashed, you can there's a level where you can just do that over and over again.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I'm sure they all deserved it.
I mean, they are evil robots trying to take over the universe.
Yeah.
Didn't one of them, like the one that got disintegrated in Jabba's palace, just get his drink order wrong or something?
I'm gonna say a strong yes.
No. That was an interpreter droid.
The last protocol droid.
Yeah. That's one way to wake up.
Acting.
Grappling hook.
Da 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 da.
Oh, it's a good thing they all can do acrobatic moves.
They don't. I'm trying to think when the first real inklings that Palpatine is Sidious shows up. Other than the fact that they look the fucking same.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know the way that he tries to get him to kill Dooku.
I'm trying to think if there's anything in episodes 1 and 2. Like, I know at the end of episode 1, when they have the funeral for Qui-Gon, they're like, but who was the master? And the camera,
then,
zooms in.
Yeah. There's a cross shot on R2.
Getting captured was the plan all along.
Sith Lords are our speciality.
Sassy
Yes,
and
sassy.
polite.
Why would they why would they program a robot with asthma?
Well, there's like something organic under
Yeah.
his. Yeah.
Yeah, he does have like a beating heart.
Yeah, as we'll see a bit later. And if you look closely under his mask, you can see like flesh and eyes.
Yeah, like almost like reptilian looking.
Yeah. The reason he has the cough, as revealed in yeah.
Oh, he must be great at parties.
Oh, he's the best. Though, actually, doesn't he suck at delivering drinks on the sandbars, now I think about it?
Well,
R2?
when he chooses to.
Yeah.
C-3PO dumps his tray,
Oh, yeah.
as we'll see next week.
Those guys jump really high in the Lego game. They're very helpful. The Q-tip men.
And
The
in-
American Gladiators?
Yeah. Look
They're
at
not-
Ian McDiarmid act.
Yeah.
Those robots touching me.
Aw. Well, he put up a good fight.
But yeah, in the series finale of the animated Clone Wars, it's Mace Windu that crushes his chest with the Force as he's making off with the Chancellor, and that's why he develops the cough, because his respiratory system has been compromised.
Well, good thing he doesn't need to breathe in space.
Yeah.
Kill as many of these motherfuckers as I can.
They're literally surrendering and trying to run away.
Like, please, mercy. Spare my life and I'll grant you 3 Ah!
Semantic arguments.
Bad order some motherfucking windows. I wonder where that part of the ship lands, like on some like fucking part of the city.
And everyone in that city died today. Good thing all of this has thermal shielding. You know, it's not just one of those spaceships that's only designed to be in space. Literally. Dun-dun-dun. All of them die.
Oh, I really hope no one came into work today.
That shot was pretty cool in 3D too.
It's a hell of an opening.
I think somebody pointed out you can see the Millennium Falcon here.
Yeah.
Yep.
There.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
At the very bottom there.
I got to see it in 3D, guys.
That door opening
Did you?
looks super real in 3D.
Yeah, it did.
Shit.
I felt like I was entering a spaceship.
Yeah, I know. I saw the last 5 minutes of the movie.
Look at the fucks I give.
The Twinkie ship.
It's the intergalactic
Twinkie ship.
Wienermobile.
Oh, there you go. Ooh. It was metal. I crushed his fucking lungs. It's Don Vito from Viva La Bam in alien form. Dude, what is that? That like black metal like armor guy?
It's basically a precursor to the Red
The
Guards.
Imperial Guards.
Yeah.
Shiny and chrome. It's a great Springsteen song.
General Grievous is spare parts.
Spare parts. General NYPD Blue.
He's not a general.
In my eyes, I had the biggest crush on Natalie Portman in these movies.
Her and her bun head. Hey guys, guess who I'm the mother of? Can you guess? Can you guess, guys?
Just like I mentioned a couple weeks ago, hands down, I think the worst part of prequels 2 and 3, the chemistry, you can't see at home because I use quotation marks.
Yeah, or lack thereof.
Between Anakin and Padme. Just top notch. And the thing is, Natalie Portman's an Academy Award-winning fucking actress.
She went to Harvard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She raps. We get none of that Portman in this movie.
Nope. I wonder why.
And it's a shame because it's the like driving force behind episodes 2 and 3. You know, online there are abridged versions of the prequels that chop it down into like just one movie, and all it is just their love story. And I'm like,
Oh.
because that's the A storyline.
Couldn't that have been something in like the expanded universe that just got wiped away?
I mean, it's like the big thing. So, unless you suddenly posited that, like, someone other than Anakin Skywalker is actually it's like Kit Fisto is actually the father of
That would be
Skywalker.
awesome.
I'd
The
watch
Kid
that
Fisto
movie.
Chronicles?
Yeah.
Or just, standing within close proximity of him just got her pregnant.
To be fair, we all got pregnant that day.
Yeah, yeah. Force storks. That's how it happens.
Force dorks?
Yes.
Yes, with Force semen.
Force dorks.
I feel like that's like our band. That's another one of our band names.
I'm kind of done with opera singing, ladies. Like, to make things more epic.
Need to work on your cardio there, buddy. Mustafa.
Oh, yeah. Mustafa! Someone knocks on his door when he's doing this. He's like, hold on, I'm doing a thing. I'm changing.
Playing with my dolls. I mean,
I'm changing. Anyway, back to my plan.
pulls the hood off. It's like, oh, hello.
Yeah.
In transmission.
Yes.
Why?
I said the 4 cheese hot pockets.
These aren't lean pockets. I wanted lean pockets. Do you know how many more calories are in regular hot pockets?
Not enough to matter.
Hot pockets.
Oh, Anakin, hold me like you did on the Lake of Naboo.
Oh, God. This plays like an MTV skit, you know, like they do before, like when they're making fun of another movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite a hairstyle she's got going on.
Well, that is a very common for like her people. They have very eccentric hairstyles.
This is going to be wild. So Tom DeLonge from Blink-182.
Yeah.
Huge, or I guess formerly Blink-182. Huge Star Wars fan. For the longest time, his favorite character was Boba Fett. Like many. But after he saw Episode 3 and saw Anakin Skywalker, you look at the first Angels and Airwaves album, he has Hayden Christensen's haircut in this movie.
Really?
He's like, I just thought it was so cool, like the way it would like go with the lightsaber in the wind.
Poor.
It would go in the lightsaber with the wind?
Poor,
Did he not see what he becomes in the end of the movie, which is Vader?
He just
poor misguided Tom
And
DeLonge.
Pex. I had a terrible nightmare.
I had a terrible nightmare. That's how you
What
act.
if like this was the PG-13 was he just fucking naked right here? He just pulls the thing back and you see his donger. That'd be cool.
I believe that's an automatic R rating in America.
Oh, Jedi donger.
Yeah. It glows.
Yeah. Wah, wah, wah.
I feel like he was the one that was like, that shot has to be in here. I need to show off my abs.
Yeah, like I worked out for this shit. That hairstyle, by the way, Josh, is called stupid.
We all saw you contemplating it.
I'm trying to find that interview. I can't.
I've been listening to Angels and Airwaves a lot recently, actually.
Their second album is actually pretty good.
Which one has the adventure on it?
Their first album.
Okay,
Where's Anakin Skywalker?
I've been listening to the first album then. It's funny because Spotify will do this thing where it's like discover, and every week they'll like put a playlist together for you based on like what you listen to and stuff. There's zero reason. Like I like the song "The Adventure" beforehand, the Angels and Airwaves song. There's zero reason for Spotify to know I like that song, and they put it on there, and I'm like, AI is real, son. It's happening. Did you hear about that robot that supposedly said it was
I'm
like
going to make you a people's zoo?
yeah,
Put you in a people's zoo?
and it's like unplug that shit, please,
Yeah.
before it goes in the cloud, please.
No, just keep it in. Keep it in. Put it in the cloud. What's the worst that could happen?
I don't know. Terminator.
The Matrix.
Yeah. When I was replaying Force Unleashed, I had all like the different costumes and stuff you could wear, and I was in the Anakin. Tom DeLonge would be very proud of me. I was.
I'm sorry, Josh. For those listening,
I'm sorry.
I just busted open a tin of peanuts and tried to throw one at Josh because he was looking at them quite hungrily, and I hit him right in the face.
That was so fucking fun. It was way funnier than I was going to say. I don't even remember. I don't care. I had my guy in Force Unleashed as Anakin Skywalker.
Oh, and he just ate it off the floor.
Dude, it hit you like square in the face too, and like the look
Had
on
your
look
mouth
on
been
your,
open, it would have been perfect.
the look on your face
Actually, you probably would have like hit the back of your throat, and you'd be like,
was hilarious.
it would have been terrible radio.
Yeah.
And now Jake has unplugged his headphones.
Whatever. That's for the better. This movie's so loud in the headphones. I can't hear anything else.
Don't you have volume controls?
No, I don't. But I'm just gonna leave my headphones off for right now.
Do you want me to turn on the subtitles?
No, you're fine. I may plug it in later, but
Okay.
dialogue in this movie kind of sucks. I do love Yoda though.
I mean, fucking look at it. It's straight up like Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
Tom DeLonge.
He interviewed Mel Gibson.
He did, and
for
he called,
Signs.
Yeah, and he called his mom, and his mom was like, "Holy shit!" It's funny because, like, I don't think Tom DeLonge knew that Mel Gibson's like, how do I put this? Kind of crazy, and so the interview.
Well,
like,
this was before all that.
Well, I know, but like his sense of humor.
It something like that doesn't just happen out of the blue. He's probably been crazy all his life.
But before it went public.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, his sense of humor. He's very quick, with it. And I think Tom DeLonge thought he was just going to be like, an A-list action star kind of guy, and he was like making all kinds of jokes and being funny. They had like a dinner. They had like a dessert tray out randomly.
Yeah, he brings in a tray of desserts.
Yeah. Without the dialogue, this movie is like rocking, dude.
Yeah, it's almost like, can we watch this movie just like they do at Wolf Trap, where they just play the fucking music and you just kind of watch it?
I mean, this is, and I've said it before in the past commentaries, like, this is like obviously with the prequels, and Sam was saying the movie started it off too. This was the movie I had been waiting for really most of my life, to see the final transformation of the Darth Vader. I was so like, I bought my tickets early, like weeks early. We got there like an hour and a half, 2 hours before the movie started. We waited in line. Like, they had like news people out, like interviewing people.
So at Centerville Multiplex?
No, it's at the Hoyts.
Oh,
or I guess it's not called Hoyts anymore. The
Yeah.
Manassas
Yeah.
Theater.
Because I was at Centerville Multiplex.
Oh, were you?
Somehow I got a ticket day of for the midnight premiere.
I saw it at Fairfax Corner. I had skipped school that day because obviously it was a May release, and I was in my senior year. I skipped school to watch episode 3.
And I remember they let us into the theater, and I was able to take a little nap before the movie started because we had such a long time. And my friends went, and we got really good seats too. Like, there wasn't assigned seats or anything. Everyone just bum rushed in there. Yo, bum rush the show. Public Enemy. So yeah, I woke up just in time for the movie to start, and it was so cool. I think this is the only of the prequels I saw twice. I don't think I saw any of the other ones multiple times. Kid Fisto. He's like Boba Fett. He doesn't really do anything that cool in the movies, but he's so awesome. He has some back in episode 2. We were talking. He had some.
Yeah,
cool
he's
shit.
pretty cool during the.
That's right. Yeah, I remember during the clone. Yeah,
During the Coliseum fight. And in the CGI Clone Wars, he gets a lot to do.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Just like Plo Koon.
Or Ki-Adi-Mundi, the Conehead man. There he is.
But going back to seeing this in theaters,
Yeah.
I feel kind of bad because one of the guys that I saw it with, my buddy Steve, we used to work together at Blockbuster. He drank for the first time that day and got really drunk and ended up passing out halfway through the movie then waking up just to kind of throw up on himself.
Oh,
And
during
he
the
was-
movie?
Mhm. And
Oh,
he was a bigger nerd than me, and he was so excited, and I felt so bad because he.
Why that day?
Because
just like, Star Wars,
we were
no!
excited for Star Wars, and we were hanging out. We were hanging out with a couple of our friends who were big drinkers. So
Yeah.
like they and dumb, and they kept being like, "Oh, you want another drink? Does this taste good?" And he's like, "Yeah," and not realizing how drunk he was getting.
No, that's a bummer. Yeah, I'm still jazzed every time I watch this movie, just to get to that lightsaber battle in the end and the transformation. I mean, his hair is like a Darth Vader helmet. Which is, I guess, why Tom DeLonge was all about it.
It's when he's working that lightsaber and it's blowing in the wind.
It's the fact that he... it's just how cool does Anakin look with his hair blowing in the wind while he has a lightsaber on, like...
That means that Tom DeLonge watched this movie.
And had that thought run through his mind.
And not only that, but was like, this dude's cooler than Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Like...
Or cooler than Darth Vader. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Han Solo.
Well, I guess he's technically Darth Vader before he gets the armor. But armored Darth Vader, you know?
Yeah.
Fully functioning human body, Darth
Yeah,
Vader.
yeah.
He's got one metal hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though I don't think we ever see how he gets his scar. We don't see it in the animated series.
Yeah, I don't
see it in the
remember.
movie.
I think it's just...
In the animated series, in the animated series, not the CG one, in the season 2 premiere, like, you see Anakin, like, there's like a montage of like action, and you see Anakin see Padme for the first time when he has his scar, and she's like, "Oh,
your pretty face, Hayden."
And he's just like, "No, it's a badass scar.
He's like, I got it when I was doing Shattered Glass.
Let's fuck." Shattered Glass, yeah, he's Philip Glass in that movie.
The movie's so fucking good. I know we've talked about it before, but
Yeah.
it really is.
I want a Miata. I want to go to Disneyland. I'm going to say that every time we mention Shattered Glass.
Yoda sitting on a crate. I think it's that they're all sitting on crates, but it's funny because Yoda's doing it for some reason. I always felt so fucking bad for Yoda in this movie. And I know I say I never watched deleted scenes. Sam, you'd be proud of me. When I watched the DVD of this, I watched all the deleted scenes. Like with Star Wars shit, I usually try to go out a little hardcore minus episode 1. And the deleted scene that always bummed me out that they took out of this is his exile to Dagobah.
Yeah, he's part of
And
the closing montage.
They said like it killed them to take it out of it. And I still wish, I mean, it's like a couple seconds, you know, but that moment of him landing and getting out, and it's just this horrible, you know, this is fucking
realizing
swamp
this
world.
is his life for the rest of
Oh man, it's
his
so
life.
good. Yeah, that's a deleted scene I definitely recommend. It's
Yeah.
only a couple seconds. You should check it out if you
You'll
haven't seen it.
note that, especially if you're watching these so closely together like we are, CGI Yoda is so much better than CGI Yoda in Attack of the Clones, because Lucasfilm saw Gollum in the first Lord of the Ring, or in the first couple Lord of the Rings films. They're like, we need to up our fucking game.
Need to up their game in terms of the fucking hairstyles of Padme. It's the third hairstyle.
You got to sell Padme dolls. I remember seeing commercials for like Padme dolls.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude, we have almost this is an exaggeration, but like we could have a back room full of Jane Foster Marvel Select toys. We have so many Jane Foster's Marvel Select toys, and the only person who's ever come in and mentioned it and was like, interesting, is my dad. Because my dad, I think, has a crush on Natalie Portman, which, who doesn't? But,
I mean, if we're talking Jane Foster and therefore talking Thor, Kat Dennings, man.
yeah. Chris Hemsworth, man.
True that.
Volstagg, the voluminous.
Josh?
He's going to say Loki.
No,
Skarsgård?
Anthony
Yeah,
Hopkins.
Skarsgård.
no.
Oh, Anthony Hopkins. I take
half-naked
it back.
Skarsgård
I
from-
take it back. Odin's son.
Sith.
Frigga? Rene
Lady Sith.
Russo? Oh, yeah.
No.
Lady Sith. Oh.
No.
The Destroyer.
No.
Ooh, the Destroyer's metal.
Destroyer!
Destroyer!
Why
Nice
can't I
pull.
remember the character's name? The sword fighter that got replaced in the 2
Oh,
movies.
of course.
Oh,
Zach
right,
Levi.
right.
Yeah. Fondrel.
Okay,
Yes.
Fondrel the Dashing.
Yes.
Of course.
You can...
See an alien woman?
Well, George Lucas makes a cameo at the opera.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, does he?
He's in the
I don't know this.
he's in the box next to Palpatine's suite.
I hope he's just in like civilian.
Yeah, he's
George
wearing
Lucas.
like If only he was in fucking like flannel.
Mhm.
Yeah. That'd be funny. Oh, there's the Imperial Guards. Looking cool. I was always so fascinated by that.
They'll be. Believe they're in that box to
Mm-hmm.
the left.
To our left,
Our left, yeah, not their left.
stage left.
Exactly.
Even though it's either in the round, but whatever.
Yeah. The spirit of it's there.
Theater in the 3-dimensional round, even.
Yeah, it's like Cirque du Soleil on more acid.
And less gravity.
Get the fuck out of here. I know you paid top dollar for these fucking seats. Just get out of here. Get out of here.
Nobody cares about what's going on.
Yeah. I'll send you the DVD.
I feel like I can mention this because it has to do with space. I have recently become obsessed with astronaut selfies. Have you ever just typed in astronaut selfie on Google Image? It's
I love it.
wonderful. It's astounding. It's so cool. Astronaut selfies are the primo selfies.
Yeah, you need to up your selfie game, Jake.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I got to go in space and have like this, like Earth and all my gear in my reflective visor with the sun behind me as I'm floating in space. It's like the coolest thing in the world.
You know, so the second and third and fourth Angels and Airwaves album,
Yeah.
the icon is an astronaut sitting on like a quarter moon or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And I remember when Angels and Airwaves were performing on Kimmel, there was people in the audience dressed up as fucking astronauts, and then they looked so dumb.
They're just like sitting there, just being still, just sitting there watching.
Is that George Lucas? Is that George Lucas? Is that George Lucas? I don't think any of these are.
Oh
I feel
Yeah.
like he's.
I'm just
I
being
feel like
annoying.
he's blue.
no, he's
Dabu
somewhere
Deep.
in this sequence. No,
I
he's
thought
not,
he
he's
was
not
like
Eiffel
blue skin.
65, but
I think he's one of the things they were watching during the performance.
Yeah, he's swimming.
Yeah.
He did the mocap.
Yeah. What if Anakin was played by George Lucas?
you see George Lucas's son get killed in this movie.
Oh shit!
I'll point it out when he goes down.
In real life, it's really crazy that he
Yeah.
left that in.
He's one of the kitty Jedis, isn't he?
You know,
Yes,
you know what'd
actually.
be crazy is if like George Lucas just did like a fucking Tyler Durden, thing, and just put like a single frame of him just.
Kind of like Gibson did with the Apocalypto.
Yeah.
I would totally do some shit like that.
The massive beard
Yeah,
with
with
like
a
the
cigar.
gray streak in
Yeah.
it.
There's also, if I remember correctly, it's either that movie or another movie, maybe 10,000 BC or whatever that movie was. That like there's a shot of a whole bunch of people like dead bodies, and there's a guy dressed up as Waldo for like just a
Jesus.
split second.
There's a deleted scene where Sidious confesses to killing Darth Plagueis the Wise.
I think this is where we start to realize, oh, hey, he's really not all cracked up to be what he is.
Oh yeah, I mean you could like Chris was arguing. You could make that argument earlier when he's telling Anakin to fucking kill Dooku.
Especially when he's like, "Do it."
Yeah, but this is definitely the selling point.
Oh yeah.
This is my Sidious
Oh yeah.
voice.
He's got
Yeah.
like a myth about a fucking Sith.
Look at how
Lord,
it
yeah.
slowly
Wait,
turning
it's
his
like-
head. That's
Acting.
yeah.
Just like Herman Cain.
on August 11th.
Well, yeah. When
Remember
he's-
the Herman Cain commercial where it takes him like 4 seconds to turn around and smile? He's just... Oh, no.
For those of you that
That
have
was
no idea what
genius.
just happened,
That was so good.
Google the commercial.
Yeah, that was genius. Yeah, but it won't be as good as what Sam just did.
No, and no one will ever get to see it except the three of us.
Yeah.
It's
Some
like,
of the privileges.
It's like
you-
Topher Grace's edit of the 3 prequels.
yeah, but at least that's documented on film. That wasn't. That was a gem.
I want to put Tom DeLonge in like all of our marketing for this commentary.
Do it. Do it.
I'll just
Tweet
I'll
him.
just,
Tell him how much.
I'll Photoshop Tom DeLonge into the poster.
Oh my
instead of
God, that'd be
Hayden
yeah.
Christensen.
Again, there's a deleted scene where he brags about killing him. He's like, yeah, He thought he could cure death, but I killed him.
Mosquito Coast. That's a interesting Harrison Ford movie. With River Phoenix. Anyone?
And yes, it was Apocalypto. If you Google Apocalypto Waldo, you'll see a picture of a man dressed up as a weird Waldo. Maybe it's
Hey.
Wally. Who knows?
Look who it is.
Oh, it could be any Wookiee. It doesn't have to be Chewbacca.
But in this case, like, it's straight up in the script.
I think even
I'm
even
cool with-
Yoda
I'm cool
calls
with-
him Chewbacca.
I'm
Yeah,
cool
when
with
they walk
Chewbacca
away.
hanging around.
Yeah.
I mean, it does give credence to that fan theory that Chewbacca is actually like a secret agent for the rebellion, and that's why he agrees to go to take, or that's why he pressures Han to take to take Obi-Wan and Luke out.
That's
into
interesting.
space.
I've never heard
Yeah.
that before.
Yeah, it was on. I read like a cracked article of like X number of ridiculous fan theories for Star Wars.
Dude, that armor's so cool for the clone troopers.
Oh yeah. But it doesn't beat that armor.
I met Peter Mayhew.
I saw him
Who
at
was
Baltimore last year.
Chewbacca.
He's in some weak health, last I checked.
Yeah, that he was supposed to be at AwesomeCon last year, but he had a stint of bad health that caused him to not be able to come. Which is why I was like, I am definitely meeting him at Star Wars Celebration.
For the record, this is like the coolest level in Battlefront 2.
I mean, look at how awesome this is. I mean, this is actually really sweet.
All those Chewbaccas.
Yeah. Oh, Chewbacca.
The Legion of Chewbaccas.
Oh, man. Crisis on Infinite Chewbaccas. Oh, shit, Yoda. Get out of the way, man.
You've disappointed the entire franchise. Yes, got him. Just
And
so
this film.
Flips his fingers through his hair.
Tom DeLonge flips his fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, he definitely does.
Just in case anyone's keeping track at home, Jake still hasn't plugged in.
I'm not plugging back in until the lightsaber battle at the end.
One of these days,
A
we
wise
should just do a
choice.
silent commentary. Not us being silent, but us not actually listening
Yeah,
to the
silent
movie.
comment. We're here, but we're not saying shit.
Enjoy the film.
Well, there's been a couple times where we watched some pretty great movies where
Yeah.
we've all just kind of forced ourselves out to talk again because we've totally
I've
just been entranced.
I can't
in the
remember
movies.
what movie it was, but I remember there being like almost like a half hour where none of us said anything.
That's the Braveheart commentary. Mel Gibson just is out
Yeah.
in the middle of it. And he comes back. He's like, "Hey, I'm still here."
The
Ha.
exact opposite of what happened with Waterworld. Although I think there were a couple times where we were just so dumbfounded that we had nothing to say.
Yep.
I don't know. Check it out. Tweet us. Tell me I'm wrong. I dare you to.
Watch the film. We dare you.
Yeah. Yeah, don't just listen to the commentary. Watch it.
I do like that the leader of Obi-Wan's personal squad is Commander Cody is kind of a nod to the serials that inspired George Lucas when he was creating Star Wars.
King the Rocket Man. Charging.
I just want like a GIF or like that on loop, like maybe in a workout mix. Just splice in Obi-Wan saying "Save your energy."
God, he's playing Angry Birds.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Of course. Don't touch me.
Even she's all decked out in black.
Yeah. I see a white door and I walk.
Oh no, what do I do? Babies in black.
Ooh.
Back in black.
I hit the sack.
It's been too long since I've been back. I let loose in the noose. That's a penis in the background. A lot of penises.
Yeah.
Valley of the Penises.
Valley of the penises.
Sounds like the neighborhood that Sam's gonna live in.
It's a book by Mr. Garrison.
Yeah. Sir, do you realize how many times you've mentioned the word penis? It's like 483 at the same time.
Women don't rate it for anything else. They rate it for the schlong.
Yeah.
Somebody say.
Doesn't that lamp look like Cloud City? Oh, it's already passed. Damn
I
it.
thought you were gonna say another penis, and I was like, oh.
No.
Someone's-
I think I mentioned dongers enough.
Peens.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a weird one.
storybook crossfade.
Like, I want to say I inadvertently requested this, but I basically on this podcast requested to see Hayden Christensen's donger. So I think I'm good on the donger talk.
There's enough donger for you.
Yeah. Are we on Krypton?
Yes.
Okay. That fucking alien died to be like their little thing. We're going to use your carcass as a landing bay,
Hey man, you use the entire body.
I guess. What if he was like, just
Ace
whatever you
Ventura taught
do?
me that.
Yeah, whatever
Is
you
this
do.
the dude from the Mad Max movies?
Yes.
No, it's Pinhead before the pins.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, I feel like that's the pilot.
The gyrocopter pilot.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even a CG character. They just
Yeah.
painted him.
No, him and Pinhead had a child, and that's what came out.
At
God.
least it didn't have pins.
Who are
Oh,
those
you should
guys?
have seen
What
his
is their
twin.
story?
Yeah.
I'm going to make out with you just so it looks okay that I'm leaning this close.
The guy's just selling it in the background. He's like, yeah, I'm going to clean this, and I'm going to... Nope, no, never mind.
I'm going to clean the shit out of this.
I'm going to vacuum this. Is that bronze R2? Finish.
Hey, did you know if you search for the Road Warrior on IMDb, Roadhouse comes up? For some
I
reason?
approve.
That's cool.
Just Roundhouse kicks its way into your search results.
It's like the Lone Ranger, but with a Jedi and a feathered lizard monster.
That thing's got to be fun to ride, right?
So, Sam, the three things that he's known for are The Road Warrior, Finding Nemo, and Episode 3. Now, I haven't confirmed that he is indeed that character, but he was in this movie.
Yeah, watch him be General Grievous.
Right?
Oh, jeez. Now watch him be this furry green thing.
Yeah, mocap.
It reminds me of my cat.
Does anyone remember that character's name? Or if we've even heard it?
He's like an Utapau man.
Well, his according to this, it's Tion Medon.
Google search that?
Google search you.
Somebody's made fan art of Tom DeLonge in episode 7.
Oh, I was praying that would happen. I searched Tom DeLonge, Anakin Skywalker on Google. Nothing came up, really.
I've been able to find the interview where he's like, yeah, he's talking about the hair and the wind.
So, Sam was spot on. Tion Medon is that guy.
It's the teeth was the giveaway.
Wow.
It wasn't the shape of his head.
He does this weird thing with his fingers. That's what she said.
Yeah.
But like he does it more than once. That's what she said. But like what he's about to do.
Who he? Which one? Grievous?
No.
Oh. Peace. Yeah, I don't remember seeing Sir
Alec
Guinness.
Guinness
do that.
This guy's like, oh, please, mercy. And he fucking
Nope.
watch, he's about to do it again.
But really, the two fingers is pointing out
I
when you
guess
put
it's
out
like-
the lightsaber.
it's
It's
like-
girls
great.
like it when you do two fingers.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
their own way of like calling on the Force because we were saying Count Dooku had the interesting way to kind of like with his hand. This reveal though,
I used to have
the best Lego character
statue
to play.
of him with his arms out with like lightsabers.
Yeah.
I got it because it was broken at Midtown Comics,
Yeah.
and so I just like took it home. But then I moved and it broke even more,
Ooh.
and it just kept breaking and breaking. So I was like, all right, fine, I'm just gonna throw it away because it's no good to me dead.
There you go. Here's the thing: how the fuck does General Grievous lose? Like it's ridiculous.
Just because he can use lightsabers doesn't mean he's
No.
strong with the Force.
If we rewind for a second, he had him locked in two, and his two lightsabers down below were doing nothing. They were
Yeah.
just sitting there.
Because he's a bad strategist.
He's
when
a
it comes
general.
Well, when it comes to lightsaber fighting,
How many
a
bad
Jedi.
generals did the Union have?
He's a general of lightsabers. It's in the deleted scene. Basically, what I'm saying is General Grievous rules.
Yeah, no, he should have been better.
Haha! That's such a pose.
It reminds me of You Only Live Twice, except for
Oh,
instead of a
yeah,
volcano, it's a sinkhole.
Yeah.
And instead of Japanese ninja secret agents, it's clone troopers.
Basically the same thing.
There's a good shot
That's
of his
oh man.
his eyes. Here's my eyes.
The Force is strong with me, bitch. I'm a spider now. Me.
Yeah, that part's stupid.
This seems like an unnecessary. Like the vehicle seems more complicated than it needs to be. Like it was designed for
He's
looks,
just taking
which
out people left and right. Just I don't care.
they're clones.
I mean, the CG work in this movie is just like awesome,
Yeah, it's a huge step up from the previous two.
just absolutely astounding.
Way to just fucking drop your lightsaber.
This
hilt.
guy's like, it's my lucky day. Thank
Am
you,
I-
God.
Am I a Jedi now?
That happened to me, except the difference was I was at a baseball game and it was a Orlando Zepeda bobblehead head that flew off from the upper deck and landed in my
Just
drink.
the head?
Yeah, the head. It just landed in my drink, and I was like, Orlando Zepeda. Yeah, it was pretty funny. It landed. It went ping, and it like
Oh.
landed right in the.
And this was at a game, right?
Yeah, it was at a San Francisco Giants game.
You just look out into the field and you just see his own head actually just roll right out.
It's
It was Orlando Zepeda night, like bobblehead night at the game. It was like an old classic San Francisco Giants player.
At the Foo Fighters concert that Sam and I both went to, I saw someone spill their beer in the front row of one of the mezzanines. So it spilled, went down. Actually, it was like the second mezzanine. So it went down past the main mezzanine and right into like someone's seat that was in just like the main seating area of the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, it was basically in the section behind you, Sam, just several rows back. And I was like, "Oh damn, that's gotta suck."
Are those guards or vases? I can't tell anymore.
Vases.
I know. Yeah, I'm just it's a little fun we're having.
I think.
We're fun guys.
Having some fun.
If you have to say that you're fun, you're not.
Yeah, we're no. I mean, I know by now.
But those lampshades are definitely,
Definitely.
Definitely the Cloud City.
yeah.
Yes, thank you.
I feel bad that I couldn't remember the name of the city just now.
It's from the worst movie.
It's true.
It's from the worst Star Wars movie.
Yeah, the worst of all time.
Tune in a couple weeks for Phantom Menace.
Which is not the movie we're referencing.
No, yeah. Look at how stupid.
No,
Look
those
at
are
my
definitely
shoulder pads.
guards.
Yeah. This is back when I was in the NFL.
Which would be Darth Plagueis. Also, there was a scene that was never filmed, but it was written, where Sidious confesses to Anakin that he was the one that helped conceive him from midichlorians, which is really fucking dumb.
Yeah.
But that he would be kind of like a surrogate father to.
Oh, God.
yeah.
If. That must make me hate Star Wars.
For whatever reason, George Lucas came to his senses and was like,
Glad.
I won't film this."
Fucking Bespin. That's what the Cloud City is called.
Oh, okay. I have a cool Bespin thing from Taco Bell when they redid the... Yeah, that's awesome.
Totally looks like... the
Totally
lamp.
looks like those lamps.
If you hadn't figured it out just yet,
All right, hang on. I
this
got
is
to plug
pretty
in for this.
on
I
the
lied.
nose.
I got to plug in for this awesome dialogue coming up.
I'm still not sold.
Prawn.
Ooh, just in time.
A prawn?
Now, there's a lot of talk about like the worst acted stuff in the prequels. It's coming up,
Mm.
and it's horrendous.
Also
and it's
some of the worst
and
makeup.
spoiler, it's not Anakin Skywalker.
Seriously, with those like arm puffs, it looks like he's doing like the
Yeah.
Superman pose.
If you lose your lightsaber, is that an automatic fail?
Like Dread World.
Yeah. Also, if, that'd be awesome if it's like DNA. If you like tried to turn on someone else's lightsaber, your hand exploded.
If that was the case, because remember, Anakin loses his lightsaber gets broken in Attack of the Clones in the droid factory.
Yeah.
So and he made
going to be very upset with me.
Yeah, and he said not again in that.
yeah.
And
Like he's
also
used
all
to
the
it.
No, I'm just saying
lightsabers
it'd be funny if like
Yeah.
Luke,
Oh, yeah.
Luke picked up. He's like, "This is your father's lightsaber," and he turns it on. It's like, and blows his arm off.
I guess I'm not a judge.
Yeah.
Well, if we were speaking from a DNA sense, I don't think he'd do that to his kid.
Has to be exact.
Yeah.
Whoa! This is the second kind of fist fight we've seen Obi-Wan in. Got your heart. Oh,
It's the equivalent
How
of
dare
looking
you
at him
look
naked.
at underneath my armor?
Yeah. Ooh, God, that would fuck him up.
You forgot I'm made of metal. Now my heart's on fire.
Hearts on fire.
Yeah.
Star.
shot through the heart.
I mean, the fire through the eyes is just the icing on the metal cake.
Flaming eyes.
Yeah.
Come on, Josh. Sing us a tune. Hum us a couple
Dancing in the
bars.
Dark by Springsteen.
Not drunk enough.
Dancing in the dark.
It's a bummer he's gone. I really
Not
like
that
John
Springsteen
Reeves.
song?
That's not how it goes, but
I know.
Yeah, again, yeah. It's the thought that counts. I
There
guess.
is a song that goes like that, guys. It's called Dancing in the Dark, I think. I don't even know. It's a pop song, somewhat contemporary. So have I.
That guy in the background cleaning up.
Selling it.
Yeah,
There's two guys in the background cleaning
that's
up.
right. Yeah.
But as I mentioned earlier, Mace Windu also has been trained in the dark side. He can do Force lightning.
Kid Fisto.
Yeah, he can. His lightsaber fighting style is a dark side style.
Mm-hmm. And he is a badass motherfucker. Sorry, mother effer.
Kid Fisto. Why does Kid Fisto have to go out like such a wimp?
Same reason why Boba Fett has to go out like such a wimp. Because they're only cool in the extended universe. Ooh.
What did you say? No, I'm serious.
Oh.
It's like really loud. It's like that's one of the reasons I was unplugged here. It's like super loud.
I'm sorry, it's not that loud in my head.
I know. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying.
I'm blaming you.
my new awesome headphones, but like it's just like super loud.
Sorry,
so,
Skull Candy.
Yeah,
Don't you have volume controls on your?
it's not
Did I
working.
ask you that?
Yeah.
Oh, because
it's
not
because we have
plugged in all the
to
way?
Jimmy. Yeah, it is.
So in response to your why does Kit Fisto have to go out like such a
Yeah,
bitch, I was like,
I said wimp. This is a Disney
whatever.
podcast.
Sorry.
Although I did say dong earlier a lot. I don't have a man crush on Hayden Christensen, Josh. That's not what I said.
Just his donger.
Just his donger. Shatter glass.
No judging. No judging.
So I said same reason why Boba Fett goes out like such a bitch.
Yeah.
Because they're only cool in the extended universe.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like Kit Fisto actually does some stuff, as we saw in Attack of the Clones and the other one.
But I mean, so does Boba Fett does some stuff.
Walks, talks.
He is
Yeah.
the bounty hunter who walks.
He has dinner with them in Cloud
Yeah.
City.
Bespin.
Yeah, Bestman.
Come on, everyone knows it's called Bespin.
Yes, that's true. Cry, damn it.
Emote!
There's a lot riding on this. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. He just
Oh.
watched Tron. I fight for the users. He's like, God damn it.
I feel like
This is the worst time for R2 to come in.
that's C-3PO.
Damn it. I knew that. Damn it.
Give me your give me your nerd card
No,
right now.
give me another chance. No,
It's
give me another
okay.
chance.
It's okay. It was a pigeon.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, see?
3PO?
Yes. There's Kid Fisto. He's so fucking cool, dude. Again, in Force Unleashed, you can like have the Kit Fisto skin. Like you can wear like the outfit.
You can wear his skin.
You can
like
wear
a
his skin.
tauntaun.
But he still has a lightsaber like Starkiller, but like I was Kit Fisto. It was awesome. Look at him. Oh God, here we go, guys. Buckle in.
Yep.
It's bad.
Click.
Yeah.
So here's a question. So you can sense Force users. Why did no one sense?
Maybe
Dark
he can
City.
hide it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's one of his Sith powers.
See, I like to see that Kid Fisto actually outlasted those other two. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Like a bitch.
Here's the thing, though.
Not necessarily dead,
Yeah.
because he just got sliced.
He just looked... Okay, look.
Because it wasn't a slice and dice.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not like Mace Windu who gets thrown out a window.
Yeah.
Windu.
Oh.
I'll see myself out.
It was nice having you here,
Yeah,
Chris.
it was all right. This was the part, though, when I first saw it, I was starting to get really jazzed, because
Yeah.
this is where the point of no return is coming up.
Past the point of no return.
That's maybe my favorite Phantom song.
Yeah. The Phantom Stranger.
Yes. No, Phantom of the Paradise.
Ooh. I have that movie on DVD.
What's that?
The Phantom Paradise. I have that movie on DVD.
It's good. Did they have that on Laserdisc?
I remember looking for it. I can't remember if it was I couldn't find it or if it was too expensive.
Like, little kids have lightsaber battles that look better than the way this dude. Look at that! Like, what is that?
He's telegraphing his moves worse than John Cena. Yeah, I said it.
How dare you?
Can't see me, but you can see my moves 10
John
seconds
Cena would be
before.
the greatest Jedi. Honorable.
Never
Respect.
give up.
Yeah, never give up.
Hashtag you can't force push me.
You have failed this city. Here it comes.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
When that happened, I almost was like, is Star Wars stupid? When I was watching this in theaters.
Have I been wrong
Yeah.
all my life?
Yeah, I'm having an Anakin moment. Get the classic again. Another moment decided by Force lightning.
You're killing yourself, buddy.
Yeah.
But just stop.
It's pretty, like, disturbing.
Yeah. That's why you don't use dark side powers. Actually, I believe, like they say, I've heard people say that he ages, like his skin ages because he's using dark side powers, and like dark side power, like just sucks out
it's
of
not
you.
the electricity,
But I counter that because because Mace Windu knows how to use Force lightning. I think he's blocking it with his lightsaber and then redirecting the ricochet back at him because he's clearly getting hit by the lightning.
Yeah.
I'd like to believe that Mace Windu survives this.
Jeez.
Well, I've heard
Ultimate power.
I've heard the same kind of fan theory that, like, why is Vader so old in Jedi when he reveals takes his mask off, and they said it's the same kind of thing. Like,
yeah, it
ages you.
It does age you, but I don't think it ages you as much
As
as
that.
it shows
Yeah.
in such a short period of time.
Yeah, unless
Maybe
it's
it
like,
does give you shitty makeup though.
Yeah.
I think the real question is, why does Obi-Wan age so much?
Yeah.
Because Tatooine ages you, man. The sun.
I guess maybe he's
God,
from.
look at how terrible that
I
mask
know.
looks.
Yeah.
They should have just CG'd it. And you
He
don't
has an
hear me
ass
say
head.
that.
All right, I'm unplugging now. This is just fucking ridiculous.
Oh, by the way, to answer my question that I posed earlier about why the Jedi were not able to sense Darth Sidious, it's because he was using a technique called Force Stealth.
I knew it.
You can add Force to anything, and it makes sense in the Star Wars
Yep.
universe.
There is battle meditation in Knights of the Old Republic.
I use Force butt sex.
Mine's consensual.
Hey, tell Lucas, he'd believe it.
With Palpatine's forehead.
Is he floating?
Nice.
I wouldn't put it past him.
It just looked like right there he was floating above the ground.
God, this just hurts
It's
me
so
on,
bad. It's
like-
the worst acting in all of Star. Like, even over Jar Jar Binks, the worst acting is this, by far.
Yeah.
Because Vader means father in Dutch, and you will be Luke's father. Spoilers, sorry. Oh, God, no.
No.
I do like how half of his face
Yeah.
is in shadow.
Yeah, he totally is floating. No, he's not.
Oh,
he had black
no.
shoes.
There's feet.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was so
That was shot
excited for a
really,
second.
really
I thought-
badly then. It's like, hey, look, he's not touching the ground. No, it's just bad
Oh no, Kit
lighting.
Fisto is dead.
Oh, that Wookiee cuisine.
The
Take a-
Wookiee cookies. I have a cookbook that has a recipe for Wookiee cookies. They're basically cinnamon sugar cookies.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, are those like dog biscuits?
Yes.
Hmm.
The most delicious.
Please put the hood on quickly.
So much better.
Yeah.
Still
Still
has the
an
weird,
ugly
like,
mofo.
shoulder
Yeah.
pads, though.
But at least it looks like, the Emperor we've known.
Mm-hmm. It was cool hearing Ian McDermott use the Darth Sidious voice, though, in person. Like, because he was at Star Wars Celebration,
Nice.
and he introduced Episode 3 3D.
That's cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of deleted footage of Jedi getting fucked by Order 66, both in the temple and throughout the galaxy.
Now, one thing that really annoyed me about the CG Clone Wars show is that they portrayed Order 66 as a secret implant
Like
that
a
needs to be
biological
activated.
imperative,
And I was like, no, I like the idea of it just being an order that the Emperor, snuck into their training. I don't like this idea that it's a glitch, because they're not robots. They're clones. How do you guys feel?
I'm so distracted by this awful acting. That I can't think straight.
So you don't like the idea that it's like a microchip
It's like a
implant
biological
that does it.
function
It's
almost.
just like a subliminal messaging thing?
No,
It's programming.
Like not even like a Manchurian Candidate kind of thing. I'm just I'm fine with the idea that the clone troopers knew all along that they were going to eventually need to kill the Jedi.
Oh.
Or that they might need to kill the
Yeah,
Jedi.
it could be like a contingency.
That's a one
program.
perfect shot.
No,
I'm fine. I'm fine with that idea.
I don't like that.
I'm
'Cause,
sorry that you love 5 so much.
well, Cody just seemed to be, pals with Obi-Wan so much. I can't
Wait.
believe that it's like, hey, by the way, I'd kill you at a moment's notice.
Yeah,
smiling.
I'm a military man. If my boss tells me, and the Emperor or Chancellor, whatever the hell he is at this point, is the ultimate authority.
Well, I like to believe they're good, and they absolutely had
Like some
no choice
Starship
about
Troopers.
it when the order was given. It was just something they just compulsorily had to do.
The Play Republic Commando, if you want some stellar first-person
Oh,
shooter.
yeah. My brother
Clone
loves
Tro-
that game.
Yeah.
Outside of Dark Forces.
Dark Forces is cool. Clone Trooper is like Halo by way of
Oh, yeah.
Star Wars. Or Star Wars by way of Halo.
Had some great
More
squad
accurately.
combat in it.
It did, yeah. It was like 3-man squads like Rainbow Six Vegas.
Yeah.
He's about to kill my cat.
I'm with Chris with just liking it being just an order that they have to execute.
Yeah, because he and even like
And
in
why
that
would they-
moment, he didn't go okay.
Yeah, and like I
Order
said, why
66 activated?
if
Well, we
anything,
didn't see what was going on
if anything, they'd
underneath the
be
mask.
like, why they don't have any allegiance to the Jedi,
Yeah.
where it's like, and plus the Jedi don't answer to anybody,
Yeah.
and like the Jedi are telling them what to do. It's like, no, fine, take out Mr. Wienerhead.
Beanhead.
Not Isla Secura. Please, God, no, not Isla Secura.
Yes, Isla Secura.
She doesn't even take any out with her. Unlike Kiadi Mundi, she just kind of goes out.
Ugh.
Pains me to see Yoda in pain.
Good thing the Wookiees don't answer to Order 66.
Yeah.
Because he'd be fucked.
We're about to lose Plukone. Still the coolest map on Battlefront 2.
They haven't updated since we started.
I haven't played the new one yet. I'm looking forward to it, though.
I got to play Battle Pod while I was in Anaheim, which is basically an arcade version of the new Battlefront.
Right.
It was very fun. And you get to be in a cool pod. You fucked with the wrong Jedi. Bitches.
This guy's all right.
Why do I have a crossbow if it shoots lasers? Like, sure, it looks cool, but it just never made sense to me.
In New Hope, when Obi-Wan gives Luke his dad's lightsaber, he's like, here, this was your father's lightsaber. He used it to kill like 30 kids.
He wanted you to have it when you were of age.
That little moment, though, of the kid backing up in fear is, like, fucking heartbreaking, though.
Is that George Lucas's kid?
No, what's his name? Jimmy Smits will see him.
Okay.
There's a lot of deleted scenes involving Bail Organa, Padme, and Mon Mothma setting up what would become the Rebel Alliance in this film. But Lucas wanted to keep the action more from Anakin's perspective. I guess you get a bit of Obi-Wan and even lesser Yoda, too, but yeah. Or he's Jimmy Smits, future president of the West Wing.
If you watch all the way to the final
It's
season.
also in Dexter Season 3.
Yeah. And NYPD Blue.
And I believe Sesame Street for a while.
I mean, it showed up. I don't think he was ever a part of the regular cast, though, unless it was like early in his career, which is possible.
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, Morgan Freeman was on Electric Company.
And Larry Fishburne was on Pee-wee's Playhouse.
That's George Lucas. That's Jet Lucas.
Ah.
You got to give him the cool part, man.
You see that, son? That's what I wish to do to you every single day.
Stay in school.
Always remember to shoot first.
Wait a minute. Free climbing Kenobi. So, here's what I wonder. Did the clone troopers turn on the Wookiees as well?
Probably the ones who were assisting Yoda. Or
Well,
at least seen assisting Yoda.
Well, as far as we know, it was just these two assisting Yoda. But the way that almost makes it look like, hey, all these Wookiees are dead. We're cool. Let's find some more.
If at the very least, I'm sure the safety and well-being of the Wookiees was inconsequential.
Or maybe they heard about like Yoda and the Wookiees teaming up, and they're like, all right, well, fuck it. They're not. If they're in our way, then take them out.
There's a deleted scene of a 10-year-old Han Solo, not ever filmed, but there was a written scene of 10-year-old Han Solo on Kashyyyk during all this.
To that I say boo.
Yeah, there was a shitload of stuff that was written that basically was like, oh, look at this.
I recognize that ship.
Yeah.
I wonder if this was the same set.
That'd be
Probably
cool.
not.
But yeah. I've been like 30 some years almost.
Yeah.
Almost exactly 30 years.
Yeah, because this year is the 30th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. If I remember correctly. Yes. No. This is like 32?
Yeah, because Jedi was 83.
My niece was born on the 30th anniversary.
Your niece is 30.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
32.
So my niece is older than I am. I don't even think he's looking at the hologram.
Yeah.
God, come on, Ewan. Get your eye line right. acting.
Meanwhile, back in Space Manhattan.
In New York. Hey, that's Space Empire State Building.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of Space Chrysler buildings.
Yeah. And peens. Kill them all. Just like Metallica.
And with my awesome hair.
Tom DeLonge.
I should tweet him. Be like, yo, we're watching episode 3. Remember when you had that Skywalker hair?
He'll be like, remember? And he sends you a selfie.
Yeah.
And then your head would explode.
You just hear at the end of the credits, oh my God!
Top dog.
As all of us get covered in Sam semen.
Yeah. Yes, you'll be dead, and I'll be a armor cyborg man.
In a very thinly veiled analog to the SS.
Yeah.
And I will have nearly destroyed this perfect franchise.
It is pretty cool that he gets to wear the fucking Vader armor. Okay, remember he was talking
they
about
made
like
one's specific. They made it
he
suit specifically for him.
He
because
said,
he's smaller.
walking to set from like the trailer to like go film, and he said when he walked out on set or was walking to set, excuse me, everyone stopped and was like, "Oh, fuck," and they were just silent as he walked by because he's a fairly tall guy, so he was able to look at posing. He's not a bodybuilder like David Prowse was, but he's not a short guy.
Yeah, he wasn't originally supposed to wear the Vader costume.
Oh, really?
No, it was supposed to be just some tall guy. And he was like,
Interesting.
dude, please. And he was like, okay, fine.
Yeah. I mean, he's like, you only, there's really that one great shot of him standing there with his arms crossed, like, we're going to fuck shit up. And of course, him like laid out and doing the famous no. I love Yoda. As cool as it is to see Anakin become Vader in this, it's such a bummer. It's a tragic thing, but it's a bummer to see because Yoda fails hard in this movie. You know what I mean? Does his best, but has to go into exile. Look at his hands.
What do we do with my hands? What do we do with my hands?
T-Rex hands.
Yeah. I am a raptor and a T-Rex.
It looks like signs. Like, the planet surface looks like fucking signs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was
So
like, wait,
bad.
Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da.
what? Oh, yeah.
I hate you. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, God. Oh,
God!
mouthful of mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes crying scene.
Is that what you call it?
That was a cool shot. Like the top of the planet mirrored the top of the building they were going into.
Mm.
R2 still having fun even in all the chaos.
Listen, do you think R2 realizes who he's hanging out with now?
Was he part of the Jedi Temple massacre?
Yeah, he
R2,
was like-
could you open this door so I can massacre the children inside?
Ignorance
Thanks,
is
R2.
ignorance is bliss.
R2,
for
can you
R2.
run the elevator so I can kill all these children?
I think yeah, he's a little bummed.
Oh,
This is the first time we see Vader roll in and just kick ass.
another one of my favorite droids, the mouse droids.
Oh, not the first time, but like
Mm.
not killing children, I guess.
The first time you're allowed to be excited.
Yeah, and he's
about
revealed.
what
You
he's-
know, they call
There's
him Lord Vader.
the testicle mouth aliens behind
Yeah.
the Cataminoid.
It looks like the album cover to Animals, Pink Floyd. Giant pig. Look at Vader. I fucking love.
Oh, I love that throw.
I do that all the time in Force Unleashed, the saber throw, and then I
Yeah.
pick him up and I'm like, yeah.
There's a deleted scene where you see a bunch of clone troopers are initially disguised as Jedi, like they've got the robes on. And then they're like, "You're not actually fucking Jedi," and despite the fact that they're wearing armor.
Mm.
Or the fact they all look the same.
X-Men.
Come to me, my X-Men.
Huh. That's
Huh.
like the,
Hmm.
Acting.
yeah. Oh, he's talking about killing my potentially killing my husband. Huh.
It's pretty dark that like they have to have a scene where they're just kids pretending to be dead.
Now, everyone, pretend to be sleeping.
Yeah. You're in Star Wars. It's fun. You remember how much you love Star Wars?
Jar Jar Binks is here.
Jar Jar Binks is here.
Kids love Jar Jar Binks. I don't get it.
I mean,
I mean, I like the
Yeah.
Ewok, so I
I-
guess that's
yeah.
an analogy.
I think they were at the right age for it. And there's movies I liked as a kid that I've realized are kind of shit, and things I liked.
Acting.
Give me a single tear? No, not yet. It'll happen. It's stupid, but it happens.
Oh, get off your soapbox, George Lucas.
Save it for V for Vendetta, Natalie.
Oh.
I mean, he let him talk for a while.
Yeah, he's like, oh, maybe this guy has a point. No. I'm just going to cut you.
Happy Xmas, the war is over.
Way to cut him off.
Ah.
Door's over there. See you again.
Look at the time.
No, you can stay for that one. That one wasn't
Oh,
too bad.
why, thank you.
Yeah. don't get cocky.
Okay, Han. You should see the face Jake just made.
It was adorable.
It's the Aziz Ansari face in the opening credits for Parks and Rec.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
He goes,
Still waiting for season 7 on Netflix.
don't hold your breath on that one.
Need to finish it. I need to finish it.
Oh, you don't want to
Must
do this.
complete.
I watched all of season 2 of True Detective. I can do this.
That's better than True Detective. I mean, it's not a shit season. It's just,
It's not possible.
Well, that's good because the scene was done.
Good. We didn't shoot any more footage. Follow the money. I saw him kill a whole bunch of kids.
You watch the Jedi Temple burn, and he's clearly okay. He's like the only one.
He's been playing both sides, just like Sam.
Yup.
It took me until this monologue to realize that.
What if instead he was like, Anakin's the father, and the door opens, he's like, congratulations, and he gets in the thing and flies away.
I'm going to go kill him.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get it?
That the
Single tier Skywalker.
Oh, yeah. Bam.
So dumb. Hey, George Lucas. So dumb.
It's like a car, like a Corvette or a Mustang or just convertible. Just, yeah, who cares?
Sebring.
We have cars now.
Whatever. It's they have spaceships.
Yeah.
They can't have cars. I mean, they had cars in 2. They're
Every
flying
spaceship
cars.
that Obi-Wan's been on in this movie has been completely different. Just insanely different. Hide and seek with Obi-Wan. That was the saddest use of the Force I've ever seen. He's just like, God damn it.
It's like I can push a button to open the door, but I'll be damned if I push it to close it.
Oh, it's one of my favorite moments of all time coming up. What if Anakin saw C-3PO like finished and it just like changed everything, and he like got rid of the dark side? He was like, C-3PO.
C-3PO. You're all ever needed to be happy.
You're so shiny and calm, C-3PO. You're my favorite.
I think that absolutely would have destroyed the franchise.
Some say destroyed, some say saved. I don't know.
Come see, come saw.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's appropriate for this moment, but it sounded all right to me. I mean, I did kill younglings, and I guess you could argue that I have turned to the dark side, but
I'm not going to admit to it.
I don't see that in the court of law. How deep is your love?
Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door.
We're about to get Superman pose Obi-Wan.
Oh, that's right.
He's got to hold it for like 30 seconds.
He's waiting for his moment to cut in.
Is this my cue?
Yeah, he's probably already there.
Yeah,
just like
standing there.
Yeah, wait for it.
I have brought balance to the Jedi. Or to the Force. Yeah, I brought balance to the Force. Just like the prophecy.
She's like, you're just terrible.
He's that little boy all over again.
No, he's just that bad actor all the time ever.
Whoa.
Yeah, that too.
Shattered glass.
Shattered glass.
You know what?
A fluke.
Fuck Shattered Glass.
No, Shattered Glass rules.
You know, if you guys, if the only saving grace of Hayden Christensen is one fucking movie that no one saw, then he's still a shitty actor.
What are you gonna say?
Yeah.
Jumper?
Actually, I did really like.
Actually,
Jumper.
oh yeah, fuck. Damn. I mean, to be
glass,
fair,
though.
he
Because of
really
Hayden
wasn't one of the.
Christensen.
Oh, well, I mean, to be fair,
There it is.
I've been standing here for 5 minutes. Oof.
You turned against me.
Wait. You brought him here to kill me. The way he says me is so...
When he says you turned her against me, it's pretty dumb. Just like everything else that comes out of his mouth in this movie.
And everything that goes into his mouth. Penises.
Yeah, Shattered Glass is pretty fucking stupid.
You know what? Jumper sucks.
You know what? Fuck Shattered Glass. God
You're
damn it.
right, Sam.
Yeah.
All it took was those 2 lines.
You turned against me.
God damn it, Sam, you did it again.
Don't give me credit. Give it all to Hayden Christensen.
Oh, that's right.
He is the
Thank
one
you.
that sucked.
Yeah.
No, give him no credit. Sam, credit all to you.
I'm not the first to make this observation.
I believe.
But the most recent here.
in this room, in this full studio audience that we have.
I feel like you're just shouting nouns.
Yeah.
I'm convinced he doesn't
This
even...
is for democracy. Me and my buddy Kevin used to always shout this at each other randomly. Oh,
There's
God.
a line
Oh, God.
later where Obi-Wan is like, but not that one, where
Yeah.
like Obi-Wan's like, can't you see that the Sith are evil? And Anakin's like, in my point of view, the Jedi are evil. And it's like, subtle!
I'm convinced they were yelling lines
And
to
then-
nothingness, and they were just CGI'd back into the scene together.
And then that's where Obi-Wan got his whole like from a certain point of view
Yeah, exactly.
about his father being dead.
If that's
Yeah.
where he got it, I'm glad he gets fucking killed on the Death Star.
Haha, I flipped. This part rules. This part rules.
Oh, this is
No.
He already replaced the black guards with
Yeah.
red guards.
He had this like design change. Like I've
Yeah.
been waiting to use this renovation. I've been ready for the restyle. For some reason, he's Woody Allen in my universe.
Yeah.
it fits. It fits.
Both evil.
Both of
the
them.
purest sense.
Both of them some really shitty things.
Annie Hall.
Annie Hall's my favorite Woody Allen flick.
Oof.
You and everyone else.
Yeah.
I mean,
Manhattan's really good
it's
too.
my favorite
Yeah.
as well. But
My
you
dad
know,
really loves In Love and Death, but I
I'm
think
a
that
big fan of Sleeper.
Sleeper's good too. Sleeper's good too. Bananas is cool.
In
I-
pajamas?
I wish there was Bananas in Pajamas. That would put it over Annie Hall.
That would put it over the top,
Yeah, he didn't direct Over the Top.
unfortunately. Just think of how great it would have been.
Yeah. It would have been Stallone's character as like all these neuroses and always talks to the camera.
Basically, Stallone is Woody Allen, but like a jacked Woody Allen.
Yeah, well, you know, one of Stallone's earliest roles is a non-silent appearance in Bananas. He's a thug that Woody Allen tries to throw out of a subway train, and then he comes back and fucks him up.
Non-silent role.
Did I say non-silent
You
instead
did.
of unsilent? All right, well. Even I guess unsilent would mean the exact same fucking thing,
Yeah.
which would
He
also
had a
be wrong.
speaking role.
Yeah. Well, he didn't even. It's a silent role.
Oh, so it wasn't
A
It
non-talking,
wasn't a non.
yeah.
a non.
He doesn't say a fucking thing.
A non.
I'm so glad Yoda does that.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he did it for the rest of the audience. Was
Yeah.
like, get out of
Yeah.
here, you fucking
That's
suck.
when he became my favorite good guy.
If only he had done that like little finger wiggle, like, you know, come here. This is kung fu.
Oh, yeah.
like Morpheus.
Yeah.
It's fun. He grabs the lightsaber in that one.
Because he's serious.
Yeah.
He has no time to waste on force tricks.
Although he just spin it in his hands like a boss hoss.
Just fucking
Yeah,
fight
God
already.
Damn.
They're old guys.
Yeah.
They got to talk a lot.
Quentin
Great.
Tarantino co-wrote this movie.
Yeah. Fight before you need to re-up on your insulin treatment. And he still sucks at acting. You know what Ian McDiarmid's best performance is? Sleepy Hollow, because he's not Emperor Palpatine. He could
Oh,
have
this
a,
is cheating.
From my point of view, it's not cheating.
Well, yeah, because you're the one with the fucking robot hand.
Kapla!
And then body slam.
And... Oh, so close.
He wasn't really going to do it.
I always did like this set piece, though, that they're fighting like on the council.
They're like janitors are there cleaning
Yeah.
up afterwards. And they're like, should we
Man,
be
that's
seeing
the
this?
best kind of
but
commute to
but
work.
it's that like classic like 80s janitor who's like rocking out to something on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
headphones, so they don't even notice
He doesn't
anything
even
going
notice,
on.
yeah.
Stan Lee in The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah. Or George Lucas.
In The Amazing Spider-Man.
You'd make that movie better.
Or like that janitor at the end of True Lies.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a part
yeah.
coming up right
Jet.
where they just start spinning lightsabers, not even fighting, like that right there. That's what the fuck is that?
I like how they both like...
They're
Basically,
trying to
have
high
a,
five.
it's like a Dragon Ball
It's
Z.
Demolition Man.
ultimate
Yeah.
high
They're-
five.
Kaioken times 4!
But Goku's been using the Kaioken the entire time.
I'm sorry, King Kai.
I don't know why, but that's the only that's the only line that I do in a King Kai voice.
Probably because you've seen that particular saga so many
Like
times.
fucking 8 times. Like seriously, just keep throwing the fucking booths. He's like the Sorcerer's Apprentice, just like ah, ah, ah. Or maybe the Sorcerer. I don't know. It's from not the Sorcerer's Apprentice, the Nick Cage movie, but
But the Fantasia sequence?
yeah. with Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
I just recently watched it.
The
With my
Fantasia
Laserdisc.
or
The whole Fantasia.
Fantasia's great.
Original cut.
Have you ever seen Fantasia 2000?
I believe I did when it first came out.
Right. Steve Martin showing up.
Did he? I don't recall it. Not very
KO
accurate with the... He's just kind of shooting it.
Gallic gun. Ha.
Spirit bomb!
Times 10.
Does it not have the same amount of power if you don't actually say times 10?
I guess not. Well,
Oh, scraping nails always gets me.
when he's fighting Frieza, he's doing Kaioken by a factor of 15 without having to shout Kaioken times 15. It's when he shouts Kaioken times 20 that you know he's serious.
It's like the Joker in '89 who's just like losing his shit.
Yeah.
There's our 89 reference.
What are you laughing at?
Is this all your guys' favorite lightsaber battle?
Probably.
I think it's great, but
Empire's
again,
got a really good one too.
but again, for me, this is
Do
all
you mean
show.
prequels or the entire
It's the
saga?
entire series.
Then it's always going to be Return of the Jedi for me.
Yeah, Jedi's great.
Yeah.
For me, it's Empire, then Jedi, then this.
Duel of Fates. I
Duel
put
of Fates
Duel
is,
of
Duel of
Fates
Fates is
above this.
great. Yeah, I think this one's great, but it's so much show.
That's,
you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I would put
Duel of Fates
over
is
this. But I would probably do Empire before Duel of Fates too.
yeah. And I mean, Empire is my favorite just for the fucking.
Ugh, this shot always weirded me out. That's fine.
But Yoda crawling right at you.
Yeah, it's
And
fucking
in
Die
3D,
Hard.
Oof. Yeah, come to LA. They say.
Yeah. Relax, have a good time.
Double your fun.
Still
It's
trying
a
to sell
statement
gum
of
to
the
people.
great mint. In double mint dark side. Complete.
See you.
Now I wish I hadn't turned off the force field on these things. Maybe having a battle on a lava planet wasn't a good idea.
I think the thing that makes this so fucking terrible in Lego Star Wars is the fact that it's less of a fight and more of a, hey, run or the lava's going to
Yeah.
get you.
Yeah, and some of the angles are pretty
Well, a
poopy.
lot of the angles in all Lego Star Wars can suck my nuts. Just right on them.
Hey, there's the hot rod.
You should sound like a boss.
So is he doing that as a punishment then?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Mm.
because he's like, I can't
Yeah.
stop him.
Mm.
Even though he only tries once in 20 fucking years.
Well, he probably also does it just to keep, guaranteed at least one Jedi alive.
But he does definitely exile himself. He like no one knows where he is except Ghost Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Which, again, guarantees keeping at least one Jedi alive.
Yeah, but then he dies and he has no one to pass it on.
Well, he's
Until-
passed it on to Luke and then dies.
Well, he doesn't
but,
know
but he
about-
doesn't know Luke at this
Yeah.
point. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. He just kind of
he's
gives up.
marooned himself.
Yeah, well,
He's not like John Cena. He gives up.
I'm
I
really
feel like he's
tempted
got a
to-
plan he
to just
never
make the
tells
John
everyone.
Cena theme our entrance song. Just put it on my phone and just hit play at the beginning of each episode. Can't see me, mana mana. Maybe Max Landis' version of the John Cena theme.
The superior version.
Yeah. I like that though. That image right there, him on top of the droid thing. I like to believe he's also controlling the droid, using his Force droid powers. Hey, it could happen.
Yeah, add Force to anything. Lucas will approve it.
It looks like his eyebrows got burned off.
I've failed this city. Thank you for doing that to your own microphone and not one of mine.
So fucking dumb. Dear George, you are so fucking dumb.
Dear George, you make my childhood cry.
It's cool, guys. He fired himself.
He put himself in exile like Yoda.
Yeah. Just
Should've
with a
done
lot
different-
more...
Difference is no one's going to look for him on the fucking swamp planet.
Yeah.
Difference is he
Florida?
put himself in exile with a lot more money than Yoda did.
Yeah. Couple billion in the bank.
Yeah.
Not discounting the billions he had before
Let's see Yoda match that.
with his hut.
I hear it's a nice hut.
This always confused me.
There's a Gilmore Girls episode where Luke can't shake this. He's like, what does that mean?
But
He's gonna
all
totally
he has to
try
do is
it.
like hop 3 feet, and boom, he's on land. But
Kids, man, they're cocky as shit, and this is what they get for it. Respect your elders.
hashtag respect. Hashtag never give up. Hashtag never surrender.
Give him time.
Again, to be fair, he does kind of bring balance to the Force. There's so many Jedi and only 2 Sith.
I would, in their interpretation of the prophecy is that, the dark side's a perversion of it, and so it completely cleanses.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Granted, we see Dark Jedi in Force Awakens. I guess it wasn't a permanent fix.
there's also yellow Jedi. Or gray Jedi.
Remember when this part happened, I was like, God damn, they're going like,
Going ham.
yeah, going ham on Vader, man.
That's why he looks so old. Flesh burnt. Extra crispy.
Just the point that he doesn't finish the job.
I mean, he is a burning stump.
Yeah.
I would leave him for dead.
So,
Double tap. Guarantee the job's done.
He didn't want to kill him to begin with. Maybe. Nope, I'm going to continue walking.
I killed your husband.
I left him for dead.
I'm the father. He's on fire. Like the prophecy foretold.
Somebody get the firehouse.
Paul Stanley comes out in the fireman's hat.
Get the firehouse!
Hey, so I'm seeing Anakin's on fire. So is our show.
I bet a lot of you out there are doing a lot of alcohol.
Yeah.
Even Obi-Wan's tired of that shit.
Oh my god, it's the Force Awakens trailer.
I wish.
Wait, you wish?
Better than this burning piece of shit.
And yet still not excited for Force Awakens.
Nope.
Hey, it's like almost the Emperor's shuttle.
Hey guys, isn't it so cool?
Is it the Family Guy thing when it's like permission to land like a dainty butterfly? Permission granted.
Man, if
I
you
just
call
rolled into another flame. Ah!
if you call that alive, you got some pretty low standards for life.
It's like a right winger who's against assisted suicide. And protests pulling the plug of people. Well, we're standing here.
You're just sleeping.
I had this terrible dream that everything was
Fucked.
oh, damn, it's real. You can tell that Smits was just so excited to be in these movies. Poor guy. He's probably one of my favorite characters, like overall in the whole series, because he's given it 110%. He's like, fuck yeah, I'm in a Star Wars movie. I don't give a shit how terrible it is. It's still fucking Star Wars.
He gets to win the West Wing. He beats Alan Alda to replace Martin Sheen. He could suck as the president. We don't know.
I mean, Martin Sheen gave him his seal of approval.
He did. Leaves him that letter on the table, basically being like, "Don't fuck up."
She died suddenly
Of a broken heart.
I've lost the will to live. Simply not.
Babies.
So you're saying her newborn children don't instill a sense of life and love and hope in her? She's just that hung up on Hayden fucking Christensen?
That little shit. We've all made bad decisions in love.
Yeah, but not the
Yeah.
kind where I would give up everything.
Clearly you've never loved.
Apparently not.
Look at how easily those robot legs go on. I mean, clearly very painfully, but like,
screaming
but they just
and
kind of
his
like
mouth's closed.
The cool thing is you've got like the dual,
Of
table
fates.
things, and you've got like the heartbeat
Mm-hmm.
in the background, particularly during the Skywalker sequences. I want to see more about that robot. Tell me more about that robot.
It's Wally's mom.
Eva. Scoop? It's got ice cream
Roomba.
scoop arms.
Yeah.
Just think about making episode 1. There you go. Perfect.
You're almost done. You're
Just
almost done,
remember-
Natalie.
just remember how sexy I was in episode 2.
You're almost done with these movies. Oh, shit.
The part where every like fan just like started to jizz their pants. Oh god, that looks terrible. And then a little fart. There it is.
So cool.
So cool.
So that's it, right?
Yep, no, that's for the movie. Blech. Actually, I contend that this is a great shot to end on. Unfortunately, the movie goes on for like another 5 minutes, but this just like and
Roll
then, like,
credits.
cut to black.
Yeah.
Nope. Gotta keep fucking talking. Close your mouth.
We're just doing our jobs.
You know who else was just doing their jobs? The Nazis. We all saw X-Men First Class.
Commentary series coming soon.
See, I've said it a million times. I have zero problem with that.
Yeah.
So good that George Lucas thought it'd be awesome to stick at the end of Return
That
of the Jedi.
I do have a massive problem with.
Because he didn't even like re-record James Earl Jones. He just fucking sampled that.
Yeah, like a fucking DJ.
Yeah, like fucking Daft
DJ
Punk in here.
Lucas.
No. No. Feel the beat drop.
That'd be a great soundboard to have. Just the no button.
No.
Drop. Instead of saying drop the beat, in my opinion, the Jedi are evil.
And they just, well, that's like your opinion, man.
So that's how episode 7's opening, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's
We've decided.
dubstep. The dubstep awakens.
Daft Punk and Skrillex have come together to do the music.
The punk strikes back. There's a deleted scene where Yoda actually talks to Qui-Gon Ghost, but for whatever reason, they cut out Yoda talking to Qui-Gon Ghost.
But they did kind of restore that scene in an episode of the CG Clone Wars.
they didn't.
Well, they actually gave him a whole episode, more or less.
And it was actually Liam Neeson.
Yeah, and it was so good. I highly
Check out-
recommend
awesome.
checking out those.
Check out Clone Wars.
For a second, I thought that was Brandon Routh.
Kind of looks like Paul Dano from behind.
Why don't we
Oh,
erase
yes.
the memory on R2D? You know what? Never mind. I won't even question.
Last time we see that cocksucker, Jar Jar Binks, and Boss Nass.
And Natalie Portman.
Yeah, I do think those are her parents from a deleted scene in Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
She's holding the
And the crowd goes wild.
yeah, she's holding the totem that Anakin had carved for in Phantom Menace.
I assume that's the new queen or senator.
Yeah.
Meet the new boss. Same as the old boss.
Boss Nass.
Yeah!
But yeah, I always thought that was a nice little touch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Back on Republic ships that are already looking like Star Destroyers.
They're like, oh shit.
That guy just looks evil. Are you sure we're not on the bad side?
Yeah.
Remember
Hey.
when we all looked alike? Yeah.
Hey, look, that guy looks kind of like a young Peter Cushing.
Yeah. Get him out of the shot. Get him out of the shot.
Yeah.
Fussy.
This
Yeah.
will take 20 years to construct.
And I'm gonna kill a lot more people.
And then somehow our Super Star Destroyer,
Death Star 2.
Death Star harder.
Yeah. This time it's personal.
And then somehow our Super Death Star, which is even bigger, is only going to take 3 years to be built.
Because science.
Maybe they got better at it. I don't know.
Got better contractors.
Yeah. All the subpar ones were killed in the destruction of...
That's how you weed out the weak ones.
survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
What do you think we should do, Bale? Move to Washington, D.C. and hook up with Josh Lyman. And he'll give us a run for the president.
Definitely get off this planet. I got
You are
a
aware
bad
that they're
feeling
two
about
different
it.
characters, right?
Yes, for all those at home that are taking me literally. For those at home that are that fucking dumb.
Whoa.
Yes.
Hey, it's like half of our audience.
The ones that are you just calling half our audience that fucking dumb? Do you know this was
I mean,
actually...
if they've watched this all the way through.
Oh, yeah.
Oh!
Yeah. This was actually the first thing they shot for episode 3.
And it's the same actual set from New Hope, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
that shit's still there.
Mm-hmm.
Totally want to visit.
Oh, yeah, in Tunisia. Because George Lucas's rationale while he was filming the Tatooine sequences in Attack of the Clones, he's like, I don't want to come all the way back to fucking Tunisia. I always have a bad time when I film in Tunisia, despite setting almost every single Star Wars film on Tunisia for a bit. And that's Joel Edgerton.
That's right.
Of The Gift fame. I don't know why that's the movie I went to.
Yeah, or Warrior.
Yeah. Yeah.
He looks completely different in this.
Yeah.
Meh,
And that's it. We're done with the fucking prequels. Or are we? You'll find out. You'll find out what true machete order is in a bit. But in the meantime, we're done with Revenge of the Sith, thank Christ. And, man, look at the time. So this has been another Geek Out commentary. You guys have anything to add before we sign off?
No.
Nope.
Enjoy Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
A return to the good films
Yeah.
with the best of the originals.
My favorite, certainly. But yeah, this has been another Geek Out commentary. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
Bye.